Welcome back to the 6AAA Kitchen Incubator. We wanted to give you guys an update on where we are right now with our construction. We've made some great progress, so we're going to kind of show you around a little bit. Before we showed you our open kitchen concept, where we have the 6 open kitchen spaces. And as you can see, we now have walls, so we're excited about that. We have walls, we have hoods, and again, it gives you a better idea now of what it's going to look like. We have 3 that will be on this side, and then we have 3 that's going to be on the other side. This is going to be where people can come, members will be able to sign up and use whichever pot they need. Each one will be outfitted differently. Some will have deep fryers, they'll all have convection ovens, we'll have tilt skillets, different things like that. So whatever it is that you need for your business, when you're preparing the food items, you can select which open kitchen area works best for you. And if you follow me over this way, on this side is where you'll find, have to use your imagination still, but as you can see, we have framing up. This is going to be our dishwashing area. We call it scullery. So this is going to be one of our pods. It's going to be our temporary baking pod. So for bakers, you'll be able to come in, shut the door. You don't have to worry about someone's out there cooking garlic, it seeping into your baked goods. But you'll be able to come in here. We'll have ovens, prep space, sinks. Everything will be here for you to, bake your products. So that this will be a temporary space. And once we complete the second phase of the project, we'll actually have a larger baking pod for you as well. This one will be for someone to actually rent, and it'll be their own private space. So we'll have 3 of those available, and then the baking pod once we get the second phase done. And through this door here, we'll have 2 freezers on this wall, reach-in freezers. And then once the full project is complete, we'll actually have a lift corridor for our members to send their goods down to the basement, and that's where all of our storage will be, in the basement. Over this way, this is actually the main entrance that people will come into. So anyone coming to do a tour, or a guest that needs to come in will come in this main entrance. And then this area again is the main entrance. It'll be our temporary retail space. That's going to be awesome. We're looking forward to expanding this retail space in the second phase, so that we can offer a lot more products that our members will be preparing here. So if it's desserts, fresh made salads, dinners, whatever the case may be, we'll be offering that here out of the kitchen. So we're looking forward to that once we get that second phase done. We'll also have someone here at the front desk just to greet people as they come in. We know that there will be a lot of curiosity around the space, and people are going to want to see it, and we welcome people to come in and visit during our regular hours.
So this is really exciting. We're at this phase that we are able to start picking out some finishing. So I'm really excited about that. Make it rain. Make it rain. So really excited to report our construction update. As you can see, we are moving right along in this phase of construction. As you can see, we have some plumbing done, we have framing done for our walls, we have hoods and also some of the ductwork, some of the electrical work too. So as you can see right behind me, we have hoods in our fire compression system. So anytime you're working on a construction site, especially with a commercial kitchen, these are really some of the essential things that have to be put in as part of, as you can see, as phase 1. Hoods have to go in along with the ductwork so that the fire system can go in place. Those are really safety mechanisms that are essential, of course, for a kitchen, especially a commercial kitchen. Also, where you can see there's electricity that's in place. So when our FF&E, which is a fancy word for our ovens, go in place, our electrical stoves, those go in. Everything is pretty much getting ready to roll. Those are coming in the next couple of weeks. Let's see here, our water lines are getting ready for our open prep spaces here. So we're really excited about that. As you can see, everything is coming along. We're really excited. We've been really fortunate to be on schedule. We've worked really hard with our our main general contractor and our subcontractors to make sure everything flows peacefully. We've had a couple of stand-up meetings this week. We just had a meeting this morning to make sure the fans were right in place on the roof. So that was fun. So, you know, later on today, there's a couple of things we have to pick out. Hopefully you'll be able to see what that process is like with me and my other two co-founders. So really excited to share what that what this process is going to be, and hope you stay tuned to see what that's like.
In the military, like, you can have a serious accident on a flight line. If there's extra pieces and parts laying around, you can trip on them, roll an ankle. So when I see stuff like this, I want to make sure I help get rid of the pod. So what you're seeing right now, we call phase 1. And it's a multi-phase approach to constructing this kitchen, which is going to be one of the largest ones in this region. The reason why we're doing phase 1 is because once we get operational, we need to see how smooth the operations are. So you need to have entrepreneurs in here and cooking and moving around, so we know, is everything placed the way it should be? Do we have enough resources built into this place? Is everything where it should be in this kitchen? So doing the phased approach offers us an opportunity to kind of rearrange things before we spend too much money and things are permanently set in place. So in phase 2, you're gonna have grocery store. We'll have classes, cooking classes and events, pods, they'll have their own pods. But you know, the feedback on who goes into the pods and what types of classes would be popular and what items should be in the grocery store, we get all that feedback in phase 1. So that's the plan. That's the plan.